Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, I will be reporting about the IT application and business and management. So my name is Junior Pag-ang. I'm a student from pMD. I would like to discuss about the IT application business management. So foremost, building internet impenetrable customer loyalty. It says here that a company that aspires to give customers exactly what they want must look at the world through new lenses. It must use technology to become two things: a mass customizer that efficiently provides individually customized goods and services, and a one-to-one marketer that elicits information from its customers about his or her specific needs and preferences. So let us review what is data. So data is a raw material, numbers and strings of letters with no precise context or meaning. So we will also review what is information. So information, as the word itself implies, it is a data process with knowledge, data endowed with relevance and purpose. So it is also a data that becomes information when its creator adds meaning. An organized, meaningful, and useful interpretation of data. So it has to be it is very important because when we have this information, we actually impart a knowledge. So I would like to share to you, in an organization, knowledge is very important because it is a body of guidelines and rules used to select, organize, and manipulate data to make it suitable for a given task. An awareness and understanding of a set of information and how that information can be put into its best use, internalize information, plus the ability to utilize the information. So basically, the data transformed into information. So we have this, the information is above the triangle or the hierarchy, collection of facts organized in such a way that they have additional value beyond the value of facts themselves. At the middle, we see the process because it is a guidelines which you use to select, organize, and manipulate data to make it suitable for a specific task. So as a review, data is what we call the raw facts. So data becomes information. It establishes a relationship between data creates information. Then you have to analyze this diagram. We have this A, B, and then we see, and then it has something to do with this square. So this is where the data becomes information. The letter D represents the information. So another information about this topic is the characteristics of the valuable information. We need to have a relevant, complete, accurate, current, timely, economical, accessible data. So based on this information, does perfect information lead to perfect decisions? I think in my own opinion, it's yes. Okay? Because IBM, among the first to learn that PCs were revolutionizing the computer industry. Another example is the Walmart. We get big by replacing inventory with information. So determining the value of information, we have this what we call measurements. Time saved, lower cost, more accurate forecast, improved service, often difficult to quantify. We also have this payback period. So what is a system? Systems that work together to achieve a goal by accepting input, processing it, and producing output in an organized manner. Example is a sound system. So we have these components of system. We have these inputs, gathering, capturing the data, processing, converting, and transformation data into useful outputs. And then outputs is a producing useful information, usually in the form of documents. So we have this what we call feedback. Okay. So components of a system. Okay, I have shown you this diagram. So for that, for example, an input and then processing, and then the output is tapos na, nakawash na siya. So open and closed system. Closed stands alone and no connection to other system. Open system interfaces and interacts with other systems. And this is what we call, this is very important in organization, the system performance. So by analyzing this system performance, we have what we call the efficiency and effectiveness. Efficiency, a measure of what is produced divided what is consumed, and effectiveness is a measure of achieved or divided. So after that, I have this diagram. Okay. So let us have an example of salesperson. Okay. This is what we call the sales diagram. And then we will see. This shows how the profits are being generated, the sales being generated by each salesperson. So this will describe how the performance of each person really has to be effective or not. Okay. Okay. System variables and parameters. We have the system variable quantity or system that can be controlled by the decision maker. For example, the selling price. This is what we call controllable. System parameter, value of quantity that cannot be controlled by decision makers, like raw materials. So, I would like to share to you also what is MIS in connection in this subject. So MIS used to provide routine information to help managers plan, control, and make decisions. This has what we call characteristics, focus on operational efficiency, supports functional areas, common database. Okay. So MIS have types of reports, what is schedule, demand, exception. So that's all for my report, and I hope I have contributed the basic information about the IT application business management and its importance. Thank you so much, and God bless.